Hello everyone, this is Gravity Demon Slayer. This is the Stanley Parable 2, the Ultra Deluxe. And we're doing the epilogue thing. Let's get right into it. Epilogue. Many, many years later. Oh? Interesting. So is this gonna bring us to every single ending? Or something? Where did this chair come from? I'm just gonna continue, whatever. Or is this just gonna show us how we got out of the desert, maybe? Oh my! What's up with all the chairs? Okay. This is... okay. All you can really do is go forward. How is this an epilogue? There is something I am trying to look for. I wonder if you guys can get... Ah, there it is! There it is. The escape pod. This only happens if you use the bucket with the escape pod. And... we have the bucket! So how this, basically this whole area just what, happened to... makes no sense. But we got the bucket. The Stanley Parable 2 in the oh! Another memory, the Stanley Parable 2. Is this how we get back to the office? I see nothing. Oh. I don't know if that's accurate. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. Where the first game teamed with the original Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulted to the fan base. I thought it was pretty good. Rather than expand on what the first game enjoyable, the sequel veered off into a territory nobody asked for, and a definite deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1? Like the adventure line, instead we get the uninspiring side quest collecting figurines. Even the division feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. You must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comfortable. And I love it how, if you see, SNRF. Is that like, like Finance Fridays or something? No, I don't know. There couldn't be a review like that already, could there? Well, a lot of people could do that. Stanley Parable developers, no more sequels? With the Stanley Parable launch, the massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build property into an entire franchise, but distrust, critical, and commercial reposition of Stanley Parable 2 has promoted developers' rethink to ambition and outline in pressed release today, published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is not what the fans want. Reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players could be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been far from the truth. The press release goes on to promise preserve the artistic integrity of the original game, to stop assaulting fans with our reckless, insulting, creative vision. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release? What? This can't be real. I thought the Stanley Parable was pretty good. That's interesting. Ah. That was funny. That was funny, okay. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Hello again. Hi. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you too. But it's terrible to learn that this will never be another Stanley Parable game. What? Did you read the developer said? Preserve activity and of the franchise. Yeah, what nonsense. Did they just call themselves out? The Stanley Parable is not scared. We do not need to protect it. Screw Legacy. Let's keep Stanley Parable game until the sun explodes. Let's run the franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make this mistake. Don't cling to Legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're going to make the Stanley Parable free. Nani? It's simple. As we do and change number of the game title screen, blah 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 blah. We also really need really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try something. Some words together to make a new title for our game. Tax disc. Spectacular. The Stanley Parable 3. I can't speak. Stanley Parable 3. Spectacular. Tree. Confirm. Stanley Parable 3. Spectacular bad tree. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, will advance the number of the sequel by 1 and then pick up a new subtitle? That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And another in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, cycle again and again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have say as well. Let's do it! Good then, it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Nope, of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there. The achievement machine is fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. Stanley Parable cannot end. I can only spiral itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. So one last thing we need to do. Please enter the time. Okay. There we go. Sure. Please adjust the sliders until the computer is barely visible. Thank you. Please join Stanley Parable. That was it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Now, you see, I am trying to do something.
Employee number
at the same time.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk
that
in
would
room
be-
427 and he pushed.
Okay. I am trying to unlock the new content ending so I can do that with the bucket. But I
All
haven't
of his
had any.
co-workers were gone.
Wait, did it?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Okay,
meeting
no.
room. Perhaps he had
Where's the
simply
balloon?
missed a memo.
Oh.
It's bucket time.
It's bucket time! The new...
Oh,
Sweet.
new content?
New content.
What does that mean, new content?
So this is what I had to do. That's a tease. Okay, let's go. Finally, I've been trying to get this ending for a while now.
Hello, and thank
Hi.
you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, you're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
I know.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
We
a
know.
reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences
I
the
know about
world
that.
over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new
I don't want to
adventures
step
await.
inside, I just
The
want to
Stanley
step aside.
Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Let's do this.
Wait, Stanley, I've just now realized.
What
That
up?
bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel.
Yep.
How did you get your hands on it?
I don't
Isn't
know.
this the preview to the sequel?
Yep.
How do you have the bucket already?
Surprise.
This makes no sense at all.
I know, right?
Hold on.
Yep.
Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Maybe.
I don't remember doing that at all. You're
Oh.
seeing things all out of order.
Uh-oh. Sorry, dog.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
He seemed confused in that one.
The infinite hole, the giant door. Did you see them already?
Oh, yeah.
Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even
How?
close to finished. How did they
What?
look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they
Spectacular.
fulfill on the promise of everything that a
Oh, yeah.
sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I
Definitely.
figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game?
Surprise, right? I know. You know, it was a big giant TV screen. Everything was just lovely. You know, you should have been there. You know, there was a big giant statue of Stanley. You know, your whole it wasn't that infinite. It was, you know, something was up. You know, something was up with that hole. You know, and you know everything else. You know, you should have done better work.
Wait.
And
If
then
you're
you try to
still
call it the
carrying
Stanley
the bucket around with
Yep.
you, If the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly.
You made it
Yes.
perfectly.
You carrying the bucket with you everywhere is
Yep.
exactly what I set out to accomplish.
Exactly.
The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it. I win. I
You
made
won.
a sequel to the Stanley Parable. Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
Oh,
Thank
you're welcome.
you for taking the bucket everywhere with you. Clinging tightly
yes.
to the bucket, never
So tight.
letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over
you
the
are.
gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket
welcome.
is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win, I win.
Aw, this is cute. Hello? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. Yes.
It's bucket time.
It's bucket time. I'll go back to it.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
promise.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I'm just gonna do something real quick, and if that disappears, I am gonna be so
Still no one was here.
mad.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his
I'm gonna show
boss's
you guys
office
something.
was coming to a staircase.
Some people
Stanley and the
haven't
bucket
figured it
walked
out.
upstairs
If they did,
to the
I'll be
boss's
surprised.
office.
But I haven't seen it in the playthroughs I've seen. At least not yet.
Stepping into his manager's office,
And-
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley
And
guessed the correct code by
with
sheer
that-
luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
I am gonna
Was the bucket
just do these
guiding
ones
him?
real quick so they're
Yes,
fast.
this is certainly the most logical explanation.
And then I'll finish it with the Stanley Parable too, if I can get that, because I would like to have the balloons, you know, balloons.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him,
Oh, it's comforting
reassuring that
so
in this
well.
darkest moment of uncertainty, he
Oh,
would
yes.
be all right. The bucket
yes.
is here for you, Stanley.
Yes, it is.
Everything will be fine.
It will be.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead.
Hang on. Sorry guys, hang on. I know I did that.
All of his co-workers
I
were
just want
gone.
to make sure
What
that
could
I
it mean?
still
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
do
room.
new
Perhaps he
content.
had simply
Okay, I
missed a
still
memo.
can. So, not that worried. Because we triggered it.
When Stanley came to a
Triggered
set
it.
of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to do this without the bucket and then with the bucket. Bucket?
Yet there
Oh,
was
I
not
said
a
it
single
was
person here
bucket.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his coming to a staircase.
Also,
Stanley
how's the
walked
audio?
upstairs to his
Everything doing
boss's
good?
office.
Everything's doing good. Hit a like. Things are doing bad. I don't care because I can't see the dislikes anyways.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy,
healthy.
so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I'm relaxed. You think I'm not relaxed? Oh, I'm relaxed, buddy. You have no idea how much relaxing I am. I am so relaxed. Oh yeah, apparently you can walk
Feeling
around if
soothed
you just hold
and rejuvenated, Stanley
right mouse
calmly
button
walked forward
and then
into the
constantly
open,
press
passageway.
the left mouse button, and you are able to walk. Where am I? Oh, jeez. You're able to walk. Kind of nice. Anyways, probably annoying too. Sorry. Definitely not sorry. But this is good. I actually wanted to do this for a while now. I wanted to do this ending, but I couldn't figure out how. But I guess I had to do the epilogue first, and
Stanley
then
walked straight ahead
oh.
through the large door that
then
read
this.
Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, my mind's blown, buddy. My mind what I'm going to press this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Now
to
that you
fight?
figured out,
Aha!
do you
You've
think that
made it to
this
the bottom of the mind
hang on.
control facility.
Just have him
Welcome. You see,
discuss it.
back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway,
Whoa.
when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
Thank you.
New content. You can
New
call
content.
it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that
Not
what
really.
you crave?
Yes.
New content? Always more
crave it.
content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with
And you
secrets
have.
and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a
Yeah.
secret that's just for you.
It's a
That's how
secret.
special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Let's hear it. Woo!
Good
Yes.
job. You did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. Railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good
Woo.
job,
Yes,
you did it.
I did.
Good job,
I am
you did
so
it.
happy.
Good
We all
job,
did it.
you did it.
Did it.
Good job,
We
you
did it.
Good
We
job,
all
you
did it.
Good
And
job,
we all
you did
enjoy it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Woo! Yay! We did it. Now let's do it with the bucket. Bucket?
All of his
Silly
co-workers
old
were gone.
bucket.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
All
missed
right.
a memo.
Can I still go through that door? Oh, I'll leave the arcade since we can. I forgot the bucket! How can I forget silly old bucket?
It's bucket time.
It's bucket time! I will go back to that eventually.
Stanley
I'm gonna do
clutched
this
the bucket
one thing
tightly
with the
to his
bucket,
chest and entered
then
the door on
head.
his left.
To it, once we do this.
Still no one was
I
here.
know, that may
Stanley
sound bad,
needed
I
the
know.
bucket's warmth and comfort
But we should
now
do this.
more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find out. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Whee! Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Can we just
Stanley
get to
was
the point
once
where you
again
just open it up
stunned
for me?
to discover
'Cause
not an
we already
indication
know,
of
I know
any
how to do
human
this.
life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of
Hang
the
on,
bucket.
did that not work?
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light, but Stanley guessed the
There
correct
it is.
code by sheer luck. Was
Oh,
it the
there.
bucket knew all along? Was the
Well,
bucket guiding him?
Let's do this.
Yes,
This
this
is
is
gonna be
certainly the most
fast.
logical explanation.
Watch the speed run. Woo! This was actually one of the first endings I did was this elevator ending going up and down. That was the first one that I actually did while playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, Stanley Parable 2, Stanley Parable 3. Spectacular.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Supplier?
Mind Control Facility.
I forgot.
the lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this... But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered.
There's a lot of things we can do
Stanley and
next.
the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Yep.
So they set up a little couch and
Oh,
relaxed.
oh.
It
Yeah,
really
we
wasn't
did.
so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Be fine.
After
Oh,
some time had
hey!
gone by, they installed a few shelves as well,
is that?
and a
I
sort
can't
of
see that, to
kitchenette
be honest.
that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Paninis.
But
Yeah,
it
now
wasn't
we're
until
talking.
the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact,
How do we
after
get
some
this?
time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth
Oh,
the
that's
many
one of the
mysteries
endings.
of the mind control facility. This lack of closure
Oh,
began
sorry,
to
I
eat
was
at
supposed to
him.
say.
Soon he was
Spoilers.
dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became
But
withdrawn
what
and
can you
neglected the
expect?
cleaning.
Like, we all seen that ending before, from the first
It
Stanley Parable
unsettled
and
the
then now.
bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail.
Oh,
All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path.
seriously, how do we
It was a
get all
mistake to
this?
leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's
It
what the
kinda did.
bucket was counting on.
Woo, Bucket, I
The
love
two
you.
of them waited for a very long time.
Woo. Oh, righty then. Now let's go bring the bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself. And it's bucket time.
There was one time I actually, the phone rang. And this was off stream when I was trying to get the new content ending again. And it was this lady. And if you play the original Stanley Parable, it's the lady that will say, "Hey, we want to confirm your such and such amount of box orders. Please verify." So we click it, and then next time you restart the game, tons of boxes everywhere. Well, this specific one, she called when I had the bucket. She's like, "Honey, you forgot your bucket." Oh wait, this ain't your bucket. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It could be my bucket. And then she calls again. I answered without the bucket, and she was like, "Hey, honey, don't forget to get milk and stuff. Okay, see you when you get home." And it's like, wait a minute. So they actually gave Stanley, my man, a woman, a whammon. Okay, let's go through here. Return to the Stanley Parable Expo Hall. With pleasure, kind sir. Can we get another bucket? If we do this ending, can we get another bucket? I hope so. That'd be nice. Bucket, 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 bucket. Okay, let's do this.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and
Yep.
about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Why?
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah.
Yes, you see, isn't this far
Yeah.
superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a
I love
fully
it too,
fledged
on the ground.
sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there
Like
are so
that.
many possibilities. It could go in so many
Wait.
different directions.
New mug. I love it. New
This
mug.
is what fans have truly been asking
Time
for.
to wake up. Oh, jeez. Never underestimate coffee enjoyers.
Calling it the Stanley
Who left
Parable
I'm
2
reading
is
here.
just so much catchier than
Who
Ultra
left-
Deluxe, don't you think?
Who left their
Ultra Deluxe? What does it
Hey.
even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room? Wait, did they just... Bruh. They're back. 2 doors. The left and right. Old busted. New hotness. I don't know about that, to be honest. I actually like that. Looks nice. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the
hey.
game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Crap, the Ultra sequel. Oh my. Sequels are good. Dark Souls 2, Aladdin 2, Doom 2, Divinity Originally Sin 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2. Actually, it's called Batman Arkham City, but technically, Half-Life 2, Portal 2. I agree with Portal 2, which I will be re-recording. I'll be deleting my old ones and starting all over again with Portal. So be looking forward to that. I'm going to be doing it with the microphone this time. Last time I did not. Hope you enjoy. It's like red carpet. Get it? Red carpet. Ha. Mug.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the
That
new
did not
features.
just close behind me. Okay. Right, let's go for the name first.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh,
But
I
of
was gonna say
course, in the
Gray.
final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Gray.
Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full
wait,
experience of
wait.
this feature. Just play along. I
How come
promise
they
you'll
don't
love
say
it.
Stanley?
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply
I wanna press
become
it
a
again.
person named Jim.
I want to know the narrator. There it is.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Hey, whoever's
Okay,
name is
we're
Jim
doing
probably
it
was their
again,
mind
and this
blown
time
when they
let me
first pressed
finish
this, so
first.
I don't want to hear it.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
No!
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out
Yes.
of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Oh, I will.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button
No.
away.
Yes! Ha! I win! Ha! Yeah. Well, what's this? Oh, what day? Oh, well, I guess it is. I guess so, you know that one. It kind of reminds me of the 8 button, the demo, when the Stanley Parable first came out. It reminds me
Maybe
of
I'll
something like
only
that.
let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They
Oh,
would
come on.
appreciate what I've created here.
No, they won't. I'm sorry to say it to you, pal. Guess again. Guess again. The infinite hole. It just works.
Now, here's something
works.
special. You remember that broken test achievement
Oh.
that got left in the game on accident?
Whoops.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait.
Woo!
What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
He's pissed. Oh, I was expecting that to work, to be honest. But I knew they said, oh, we'll give you this one. Okay, I'm waiting for it. Hey, I got it. Oh, well. Amazing.
What else? What other
Spectacular.
exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I love it. Actually, I'm trying to find the hole. Where's the hole? There it is. I went the wrong way. Oh, that was funny. Oh, man. Commentary right there.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the
No.
top, and we can continue onward.
I don't like you enough.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to
No.
the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Boy.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
Thank you.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was
Gravity
as deep
Falls.
as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
No, you are.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this
You bug.
behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
Done deal.
If that works for you,
Yep.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay. Management to everyone. Me. Meeting at 2 p.m. Sincerely, management. And then every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Oh my. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. You and me, guys. Yeah.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to share...
Sorry, boy.
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The
It is
problem
not
is that
me.
you like holes too much.
I mean, that can go two ways.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Hi.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Actually,
I couldn't help
did.
but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Right.
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
Yep.
I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I
Surprise.
suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Oh,
I really
Nope.
do have so much more to... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
yep.
If this starts to become a thing where...
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but
Oh, yeah.
that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by
Nope.
the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
No idea.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's
Okay.
pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Done deal.
Well, there it is. The shame of my life. How is this still appealing to you?
It's like a
I
two,
know you're
it's like
obsessed
a,
with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
I can't think of the name.
Oh, who am
It's
I
like a
to
sandbox
judge?
without the sand.
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and
I
hit the
will.
teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I don't want to. Well, chat? Well, chat. Saying like I'm a streamer. Ha! I'm not a streamer. Well, I could be. Nah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call you guys chat.
So,
Are we supposed to wait here for like a certain period of time? Or something? Because I don't know when it's supposed to do its certain thing. I do mean it's a certain thing. Is it going down? Or did I manage to screw up? I managed to screw up, didn't I? Oh boy. Oh!
Is the,
I was.
teleport button not working?
Damn it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing?
No.
Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Oh, come on.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
And there he goes. Well then. At least I have... Oh. At least I have my bucket. That counts for something, right? Ooh, that's music. Mysterious, that's for sure. Oh, and there it goes. Well, tease with a tease. It is what it is. Am I hyper? Yes. Am I hyper? Sure. Am I extremely hyper? Yeah. Basically. Oh. F. Nice. Boom. It's like cinematic. Boom. Boom. We put down bucket. Go bring it. Oh, we can't change it. Oh, we can't change it with the mouse. Oh, gee. Oh. 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 I can get behind this. Oh yeah. Kind of gross. Oh. Okay. Oh. The puppies! Oh. 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 Oh, this is nice. Cartoon Stanley! Error. Damn with the freestyle, man. Nice.
Stanley? Stanley!
What? What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't
Aw,
want
I
to
was
miss
enjoying
a
my
single
moment. That was
So
like a sick
how
beat
about
going
if I
on.
just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Oh, come on, man. Ah, I see.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Fair. That was fair. No, I wasn't up there yet. I have to get up there. Okay, let's use this up.
You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on
Save
to
that
that
later.
for the sequel.
I'll do the rest of that later.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloon. But I'm
Yeah.
undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, Stepney. Oh, yes.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually
yeah.
really wanted all along. Happy
straight.
12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Perfect. Perfect. I didn't want anything more.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
No.
No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Yeah. How do we get up there? I kind of forgot. Did I go through here? Yeah, I do. Okay.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
That's how I came here.
Yes, it will go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay, now you're supposed to be able to get in here. Yeah, setting world champion. It was something to do with like sliders. Like settings, you know, Like something like that. Let's see if I can do it. Let's bring that back to normal. Audio.
Is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Let's do this. Damn. Okay. Controls. Nothing? Oh, I see. I'll have to come back here later again to get setting world champion, because I already done all that. So I have to try to get, like, the moment where he's like, okay, do the sliders. I haven't encountered that in the beginning of the screen yet. Man. That's kind of a bummer, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll make sure to record it, even though it's gonna be something really very small. The bucket. Can we get the bucket again? I would like to have the bucket one more time, please. What the hell? Bucket. Just pick one up. Just pick it up. Oh, there's only one bucket.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket?
Hi.
Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful.
Oh.
With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Are you with me?
Fuck!
Stanley! Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2
bucket?
buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Bucket. 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 No. You cannot just rip my bucket away from me like that. You cannot just... Man! Kinda sad now. I miss Bucket. I miss Bucket.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
No.
Ready to move on now?
No, you took Bucket. You took my buckets. Couldn't allow me to have more than one. Oh, no.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know
want
it's not
my
exactly clear
bucket
yet how exactly these
back.
features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say,
Yes,
let's do an
somewhere.
experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
And it doesn't.
Okay, are you ready?
No.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo, we fixed it!
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement.
No, that looked
Yes,
nice.
yes, this is much better. I feel good about this.
No, that
Here we
one
go.
looked nice.
Version 2.
Oh, you ruined it.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted
you
fans to
did
love
well.
it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
There you go.
Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Hey, you did well.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay, let's see if like something changed or something. Cause I think I got everything. Oh, there's my pretty balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
pretty
meeting room.
balloons.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I can continuously go through there now. Okay, well, that is it for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!